Hi, this is Moti, right? This video gives the solution for the projection of prism problem. This is prepared by myself and my colleague Mr. Akshan. So we are going to see these three problems in the projection of solids as far as prism is concerned. So for the sake of simplicity, I have taken the base side of 30 mm and axis length of 70 mm for all the problems. Whereas condition with respect to axis is different. If you see the first problem, the axis is parallel to BP, whereas axis inclined at 30 degree to the load, which means that axis inclined at 30 degree to the HP. If you go for the second problem, the axis is parallel to BP, whereas base makes an angle of 30 degree to the HP. If the base makes an angle of 30 degree to the HP, means automatically it will be inclined to HP. Axis will be inclined to the HP. It is given indirectly. If you go for the third problem, it is resting on the base corner and the axis parallel to BP is given, whereas the edge opposite to the resting corner is lifted at a distance of 40 mm above HP, which means that axis is inclined to the HP. So in all these three problems, the axis is inclined to the HP and is resting on the corner. In some problem, it is given directly, for example, first problem, but the remaining two problem, axis is inclined to HP only, but it is given indirectly with the help of the other conditions. So for all the three problems, the first stage or first step is common, since axis is inclined to the HP and resting on the corner. So this is the first stage for the above mentioned problem. So draw the top view first, which gives the true base shape. Keep the corner on the right hand side, because we are going to tilt the front view in the clockwise directions. Then draw the front view. Keep the base corner on the base on the reference line.
This is the position of the given solid. It is resting on one of the base corner on HP. See the axis position. The axis is nothing but is right. So imagine which connects the center of the top base as well as the bottom base. Now the axis is parallel to VP. Now the axis makes an angle of 30 degree with the HP. So if you look from the top as well as when you look from the front, both the views, the base shape of the solid is not visible. So therefore what I am doing is I am tilting this one such a way that base of the solid lies on HP. So draw the top view, make sure that you are keeping one corner on the right hand side. If you draw imaginary line from that corner, it should be perpendicular to the BP. So draw the top view, then project the front view. And similarly, when drawing the top view, this base edge, this opposite to the resting corner, should be perpendicular to the BP. Rotate the top view in the clockwise direction. So rotate the front view in the top view in the clockwise direction. Keep the corner on the HP and make sure that axis is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the HP. After drawing the front view, draw the top.
So the given solid is pentagonal prism. The dimension is given, the base dimension is 30 mm and height is given, it is 70 mm. See the resting condition, it is resting on the corner on HP. See the axis inclination condition, axis is inclined 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. So the axis is inclined to HP and parallel to VP means make the axis perpendicular to VP without altering the VP conditions, so that you will be getting the true shape in the top view. Draw the top view first. Make sure that keep the corner on the right hand side. Then project the front view. Make sure that base lies on HP. So draw the front view. Check that. Rotate the front view in the clockwise direction. Make sure that the corner lies on HP. Measure this distance If the axis is inclined to 30 degree means automatically this base edge will be inclined at 60 degree. So measure this height. Now we have tilted the front view, keeping the corner on the XY line, which means that the corner lies on HP. Now from all the corners, draw the vertical projector. Similarly, the first stage top view, from the first stage we draw the horizontal projector from all the corners. Draw the construct the front top view of the second stage. Just blindly connect all the outer base corners with the help of the thick continuous line. What are the corners are inside. Okay. So 1 is there, 5 is there, and C is there. See here, when you look from the top, the point, the corner 5 is visible. So 5 is connected with 1, 5 is connected with 4, then 5 is connected with E. So connect all these edges with the help of the thick line. So 5 I have to connect with 4, then 5 with 1, then 5 with E. Similarly, when you look from the top, 1 is visible. So 1 is connected with 5, 1 is connected with 2, 1 is connected with A. So 1 with 5 already connected, 1 with 2, 1 with A. So we look from the here, C is not, corner C is not visible. So you have to connect C with the help of the invisible line. C is connected with D, C is connected with B, C is connected with 3. So connected with the help of the invisible line. So connecting C and D with the help of the invisible line, then connecting C and 3.
Statement in the question. So it's resting one of the base corner on HP. On the axis is parallel to VP. On the base makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. The axis condition with respect to HP is not given directly. If the base makes an angle of 60 degree with HP, means automatically the axis will make an angle of 30 degree with HP. When you look from the top as well as when you look from the front, the true base shape of the solid is not visible. So I will take this one such a way that the base of the solid lies on HP. Now draw the top view. So the true base shape is visible. Keep the corner on the right hand side. Make sure that if you draw an imaginary line from that corner, it should be perpendicular. So the opposite base edge should be perpendicular to the VP. Draw the top view. Project the front view. Now rotate the front view in the clockwise direction. Keep the corner on the one of the corners. Make sure that one of the corner lies on HP. Draw the front view, then project the top.
So it is a pentagonal prism where the axis with respect to VP is given. The axis condition with respect to HP is not given directly. So axis parallel to VP, which means that axis may be inclined to HP or perpendicular to HP or parallel to VP. So write the given data first. So solid is pentagonal prism. Then dimension is given, resting condition base corner on HP. Okay, axis is inclined, axis is parallel to VP and base is inclined 60 degree to the HP. So which means that the axis is inclined 30 degree to the HP. If the base makes an angle 60 degree to the HP, means the axis will be inclined 30 degree to the HP. So the first stage, make the axis perpendicular to the HP. You will be getting true shape in the top view. Draw the top view first. Okay. Then project the front view. So make sure that this base line lies on reference line. Now tilt this front view such a way that one base corner, this base corner should lie on the reference line. Measure this distance. Okay. So this is the base which will make an angle of 60 degree. So rotate the first stage front view without changing the dimension. Make sure that this base makes an angle of 60 degree. Now from all the corners, draw the vertical line. All the corners in the front view, draw the vertical line. Similarly, all the base corners in the first stage top view, draw the horizontal line. Now note out the intersection point. For example, if you see here A and E, in this line only you will be getting A. Intersection of A dash and intersection of A dash and A. You will be getting point A here. Similarly, intersection of E dash E, you will be getting point E here. Similarly, look at here. Intersection of 3 dash and 3, you will be getting 3 here. Now blindly connect the outermost edges. So now see the corner which is inside only C, 5 and 1 are available. If you look from here, 1 is visible. So 1 has to be connected with 5, 1 has to be connected with 2. So 1 with 5, 1 with 2 and 1 with A with the help of the visible line. So I connected 5 with 4, 5 with A and 5 with E. Similarly, 1 with 2, 1 with 5 already connected, 1 with A. Okay. If you see here, point C is invisible. So C is connected with D, C is connected with B, C is connected with 3 with the help of the invisible line. So connect this one with the help of the invisible line. So this is the solution for this question.
So this is the position of the solid according to the given statements. So it's resting one of the base corner on HP and the opposite base edge is lifted until the vertical distance from the HP to the base edge is 40 mm. The axis is parallel to VP. Now the axis position with respect to HP is not given, but as per the position, this axis is inclined at an angle of at some angle with respect to the HP. Even both the top view and front view does not represent the true base shape of the solid. So what I am doing is I am taking this one, keeping the base of the solid on HP. Now draw the top view, keep the corner on the right hand side, and the opposite base shape should be perpendicular to the VP. Draw the top view which gives the true base shape of the solid. Then project the front view. Now rotate the front view, keeping the one corner on the HP till the opposite edges, vertical distance between the HP and opposite edges is 40 mm. So from the front view, draw the top.
So read the question carefully and write the given data. So the given solid is pentagonal prism and the dimension of this pentagonal prism is given. See the resting condition, it is resting on the base corner on HP. The axis condition, axis is parallel to VP, but with respect to HP it is not given directly. Instead, it is given that one of the corner on HP and the opposite edges is 40 mm above HP, which means that axis is inclined to the HP. If the axis is inclined to the HP, the first stage, make the axis perpendicular to the HP so that you will be getting the true shape in the top view. Draw the top view first. And while drawing the top view, keep the corner on the right hand side because we are going to tilt the front view in the clockwise direction. Then project the front view from the top view. So after drawing that one, now you are going to tilt the front view. Make sure that you are keeping the corner on the reference line, which means the corner lies on HP. Now measure this distance, measure this base distance, and draw a line from here such that this line should, the line between, the distance between this line and this line should be 40 mm, and measure this distance. Keep this one C as center, okay, and measure distance as radius. Cut an arc here, so that you will be getting a point, corner point A dash and E dash. Now connect this one. Then automatically complete the tilt to the front view according to the given dimension. Now from all the corners, draw a vertical line. This vertical line should be perpendicular to the reference line. Similarly, draw the horizontal line from the first stage top view. Make sure that this horizontal line is parallel to the reference line. See here, intersection of 1 dash and 1 gives the, you will get the point 1 here. Similarly, intersection of A dash and A, you will get the point A here. Similarly, I'll show one more thing. This is the, let us see this one, intersection of 3 and 3 dash, you will be getting point 3 here. Similarly, intersection of C and C dash. Similarly, find out all the remaining corner points. Now blindly connect all the outermost edges with the help of the thick continuous line. So when you look from top, see here, what are the points are inside the corner. C is 6 is here, 5 is here, and 1 is here. Sorry, it is E here, 5 and 1 here. You look from the top, corner 5 is visible, corner 1 is visible, whereas corner C is not visible. So see here, 5 is connected with 1, 5 is connected with 4, whereas 5 is connected with E. So connect all these edges with the help of the continuous line. 5 with 1, 5 with 4, and 5 with E. Similarly, the point 1 is visible. See here, point 1 is visible. So connect all the edges with respect to 1. See here, the point 1 is connected with 2, 1 is connected with 5 base edges, and 1 longer edges. 1 is connected with A. Connect all this one with the help of the continuous line. 1 with 5 already connected, 1 with 2, then 1 with A. Whereas when you look from the top, the point E is not visible. So E is connected with 2 corresponding base edges D and A and 1 longer edges 5. So connect all this one with the help of the invisible line. So this is the solution for the given problem. Before going to the next problem, make sure that you have drawn correctly or not. It's a pentagonal prism. So we have drawn the pentagonal prism. The base edge is 30 mm, base edge is 30 mm, height 70 mm, height 70 mm. So base corner on HP, base corner on HP, and opposite corner is lifted to 40 mm. So this is the solution for the given problem.